Hi there, welcome to Getting It Done North of 7. Look, winter is right around the corner and we got to get ready for the season. We got to get ready for plowing snow. And in today's video, we're going to talk about what is a good ATV for plowing snow. Do we need a big high-end ATV, or does a cheaper, smaller CC ATV do the job? We're going to touch on all these things right now. First, let me tell you a little bit about my experience plowing snow with an ATV. I've been living here for 6 years. I've been plowing with an ATV for 6 years. This will be my 7th year. Up until now, I've been using a 2004 Suzuki Eiger 400, and that ATV worked great for me. I mean, I'll give you a quick shot of my driveway. It's a long driveway, and that Suzuki Eiger held up. It did the job year after year. There was only one time I couldn't clear my driveway because we had over a foot of snow that was heavy and wet. And I actually just called in a local guy with a truck and a plow, just out of one time out of all those years. Also, the last couple of years, I had a 2021 CF Moto Z-Force 800 EX side-by-side. That's 60-inch wide side-by-side. It did really good too. I had a KFI plow blade on the front. I found it a bit heavy for that side-by-side actually. Not too bad, but it was. And to tell you the truth, I enjoy plowing snow with an ATV because you can maneuver it around in tight spots really well. The very long part of my driveway, the side-by-side was perfect for it. But I ended up selling that side-by-side and that plow system. So this year I'm going to be using a 2021 CF Moto 500, and I put a Kimpex Click and Go 2 system. This is the same Click and Go 2 system I had on my Suzuki Eiger for the last 6 years. So I think when it comes to choosing the proper ATV, there really is no right or wrong answer. It all comes down to your budget mostly, because here I got the 21 CF Moto C-Force. This is very budget-friendly machine, and actually CF Moto makes a really good ATV and side-by-side now. No matter what the critics say, they are darn good machines. Do I wish I had a more CC engine like a 800 or a 1000 ATV? Yes, I do, but it's not in my budget. And I mostly just use it for snow plowing. I'd ride it once in a while in the summer. I also have a side-by-side that I use. Mainly it's for plowing snow and doing work around the property here. And the 500 is big enough. Like I said, the Suzuki 400 did a really good job. Now, if you had a normal size driveway, like in cities or in towns, anywhere from a 2 to an 8 car driveway, this is plenty. A 400 would do the job. But here I got such a big driveway, you need something a little bigger. And 500 is going to do the job. One thing I'm eager to find out though is with the Suzuki Eiger 400, it was gear driven. It was a 2004. With this CF Moto C-Force, they're belt driven. A lot of the new ATVs are belt driven now with a CVT clutch. It's very much like a snowmobile, clutches and belt system. Like I said, I'm eager to find out how it works, but I'm not worried about it because I have 3 buddies that have CF Moto C-Force ATVs, and they all plow snow with it, and they're not complaining. There's actually a guy in Norway that has a C-Force ATV that he plows snow with, and you can just imagine the amount of snow they get in Norway. He's plowing nearly every day. He's been doing it for 3 years, I believe. This will be his 4th year, using the same ATV, and it's working well for him. And they get a ton of snow. And I believe his ATV is somewhere around a 500, so it does the job for him. Now with my long driveway, I got some hills, not big hills, but small hills, curves and that. I'm going to put chains on my tires this year. It'll be the first time I ever tried using chains on my ATVs. So I'm going to try it out. I think it's going to help because what happens is you end up building a crust on that gravel driveway. And depending on the weather, if it gets mild or it rains, and then it gets cold again, it freezes, and I'm worried about wheel spin. So I want to make sure I have chains, I'm equipped for it this year, and always plow snow in 4-wheel drive. I have a lot of videos on this channel where I'm plowing snow. You can check those out. But this Click and Go 2 plow blade and system is my favorite by far. Like I said, I had the KFI plow system on the side-by-side. It was a bit heavy though. That's the thing, where the Click and Go 2 is a lighter plow. Like I said, I've banged it into curbs, rocks. I have never broke anything. This plow system works just like the day it was new. And what I like about the Click and Go 2 plow system, it mounts underneath on your frame, like about right here. Right here, it mounts back further on the ATV. On my side-by-side, the KFI plow system mounted up at the front. I thought that was a lot of weight on the front. And I think there are some ATVs where it mounts up near the front of your ATV. I don't like that. I like it further back on the frame. So to summarize, what is a good ATV for plowing snow? It comes down to a couple things really. It comes down to your budget, and it depends on the size of your driveway. But then again, like I said, I got a lot of driveway here to plow, and the 500 works just fine, and my 400 held up for years. But a bigger CC ATV would be awesome. Who knows, maybe Santa will bring me one this year. I doubt it though. I'm gonna walk you around here so you can see what I'm using. So there is my CF Moto C-Force 500 ATV. I know there's a lot of glare with the sun, but I had to get out of the wind. It's a good strong unit. It'll do the job. There's the Click and Go 2 plow blade by Kimpex. The push tube, the mount, everything is by Kimpex. I'm gonna leave links down below in the description of this video where you can check out the Click and Go 2 system by Kimpex. Now there are cheaper models on the market that are really cheap, and you get what you pay for. Now this one here is a little pricier, but like I said, I've been using it 6 years. This will be my 7th year, and if I was to hire someone to plow this driveway at $80, $90 a pop every time, this plow has more than paid for itself. And I'd rather have a good plow blade and a good system than a cheap one that's gonna break on me. So again, guys, check out my other videos. You can see me working with this plow system. You won't see any videos of me plowing with the C-Force yet, but this year I'm gonna make videos and prove that it can do the job. But check out those videos that I have in the playlist. I'll leave a link below for those as well. And I wanna thank you for watching. A thumbs up and a subscribe would be awesome. We'll see you on the next video. I'm gonna walk you around here so you can see my unit. That doesn't sound right.